What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Double Money Event Week as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for March 31st through April 6, 2022. The current prize ride for this week is the Italy GTO. This car is primarily based on the Ferrari 812 Superfast. It has a normal price of just under $2 million, so definitely an expensive car you're going to want to win this week. Anyways, to get this car for free, you have to place top 3 in 5 LS CarMate Series races, so not too bad there. No days in a row requirement, which makes it a lot easier to complete. Now, in terms of performance, this car is in the sports car class and is one of the top sports cars for that class in terms of racing. It is ridiculously fast. However, if you're on next gen, the S95 gets a very similar lap time with the HSW upgrade to the GTO, and it's a lot faster in a straight line. But if the host of the race disables the HSW vehicles, the GTO is going to be the one you're going to want to use. So definitely, if you guys do not own a GTO this week, make sure to get it off the prize ride. In terms of the test ride vehicles for this week, we have the Buffalo S, the Growler, and the Stallion. Quite random there. One of these vehicles is discounted this week, but the other two aren't. They're just kind of randomly placed there. And for next-gen console players, we have the Turismo Classic as the HSW test ride car for this week. Now, in terms of a casino podium vehicle, we have the Anis Silvestra. This car is primarily based on the Mazda RX-3. It has a normal price of just under $1 million, so a nice chance to win $1 million car off the podium. Now, in terms of performance, this car is in the Sports Classics class and is around 12th place for lap time, so not quite in top 10, but still a really nice car to customize and drive. So, starting off with the property discounts, we have 30% off the high-end apartments and stilt houses as well, which is very nice for those of you who maybe want to move to a different location. Moving on to the vehicle discounts, we have 30% off the Growler. This is an awesome car to own because of its styling and customization, but obviously it was part of a Tuners DLC where all the cars were nerfed, so it's not really that great of a choice anymore in terms of performance. Next up, we have 40% off the Jester RR, another car from a Tuners DLC with the performance nerf, but honestly, it's still based on the Mark V Supra, and it's a nice car regardless, with great customization as well. Moving on to our San Andreas website, we have 30% off the Dominator GTT. So this car was the king of the muscle car class for only a couple weeks after release, but it's now a lot slower obviously than the Buffalo STX, which is the current king for the muscle car class by far in terms of racing, but it's still a really nice car to own with great customization as well. Next up, we have 30% off the Remus, one of the slower tuner cars, but the customization is pretty good, so I guess it has that going for it. Moving along, we have 30% off the Warner HKR, probably one of the most forgotten vehicles from the Tuners DLC. It also happens to be my least favorite, mainly because of the skinny little tires, and the customization really isn't all that exciting. It's good, but not really that great. Next up, we have 30% off the Impala. So this car is one of the more sleeper cars, if you will, in the muscle car class. You don't really expect it to be as fast as it is. It's a very quick car. Obviously, it's not, Buffalo STX fast, but it's still very quick for what it is, and you can make a lot of good looking builds with it. In terms of double money, we have double money NRP on Lamar missions, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have double money NRP on select survivals. Moving along, we have double money NRP on CEO crates, which is awesome. These can earn you a ton of money this week. And lastly, we have double money NRP on bunker sales as well. So wow, double money on 2 businesses this week. That's pretty incredible. And in terms of LS CarMate rep, there is double rep on tuner races this week. So definitely a great time for those of you who want to boost your CarMate rep level. In terms of weapon discounts, we have 50% off the assault rifle and the carbon rifle as well, even though I'm sure most of you already own these. In terms of clothing items, you can get these all white shades for free this week just for logging in during the event week period. Moving on to the Prime Gaming discounts for Prime Gaming members only. So again, same as the last few months, we don't have any Prime Gaming discounts currently in game. The only thing we have is the usual free $100,000 for logging in during the event week period. In terms of the GTA Plus member bonuses for this month, again, this is a paid subscription service that costs $5.99 US every month and is only for next-gen users. And something I want to emphasize here is that I do not recommend getting GTA Plus at all, regardless of the bonuses, but I still will be covering these bonuses once a month because, after all, this is an event week video, and I want to cover everything that is going on. So anyways, for this first month, the bonuses are 500,000 GTA dollars for the month, a free Divest 8 with early HSW upgrade access, and a couple liveries for it as well. Also the La Mesa Auto Shop property for free, LS Carby membership, which is literally only 50,000, and an upgrade to the Aquarius yacht for free, a couple clothing items, some liveries, select free paints in the auto shop, triple money on HSW races, and double money on street races, and lastly, a laughable 15% increase on the money you get from buying a shark card. Overall, the bonuses aren't really that great at all. It's basically an additional event week they're making you pay for, and it lasts an entire month with the same stuff on top of that instead of a week. If you ask me, I think they should be giving players at least $5 million for paying a subscription a month, not 500,000. That's truly a joke, especially in today's GTA economy. There is no reason at all to get this subscription. Don't waste your money on it, guys. Stay away from GTA Plus. And lastly, this week's RC Bandito time trial is Construction Site 2. This week's normal time trial is Cypress Flats. I highly recommend a vehicle with a high top speed such as the Pariah, or of course one of the HSW vehicles if you're on next gen. In terms of the premium race for this week, there doesn't seem to be one. You can see the icon that's usually here on the map isn't here anymore, and under the quick join feature on the phone, it's no longer in this series mode section where it usually is. Very, very strange. I'm guessing this is most likely a glitch. Rockstar probably forgot to add the new premium race for this week. They'll probably fix it later today, and I will update that in the pinned comment as we learn more. And lastly, for next gen console users, the HSW time trial for this week is Sandy Shores. Every Friday I post a guide on how to easily beat the time trials and premium race, so stay tuned for that if you're new. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, I'm gonna have to go with the Dominator GTT. It's one of the nicer muscle cars to drive with lots of grip and of course great customization as well. I think it's an absolute steal at this price, with the only catch being that it does have that annoying tuner performance nerf, but if you can get past that, it's a really good car for what it is. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. Overall, this event week is actually pretty good because of the variety double money opportunities we have this week. I just feel it was lacking a bit in terms of the vehicle discounts. They really should have thrown in a couple war stock discounts for this week, but regardless, it's still a pretty good week overall. Definitely a lot better than last week. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.